Alrighty then, let's do this.
Right now, you are now tuned in.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? Grassnectar in the house. So today's video, I just want to reach out to you guys and tell you not to get discouraged if you're just starting out and your equipment is not what other people's equipment is. Okay, you got to work with what you got until you're able to build enough clientele, build enough revenue for you to justify buying nice equipment. Definitely don't go into debt if you don't need to, and struggling now will help you in ways that is unimaginable. Okay, starting from the bottom really does do something for your like inner self, that if you started off with something that's not ideal for mowing, and then work your way up to kind of like the ideal setup that you want. Okay, so a little bit about me. I started lawn care just because I purchased a house and I fell in love with being out there and mowing the grass. Prior to me living in my own home, I've always lived in apartments and townhouses where we always had the grass taken care of, so never really was outside and doing things like mowing. So once I purchased my first house, like, it just clicked. I'm like, wow, this is what I want to do. I grew an obsession for trying to grow the best grass. I grew an obsession for mowing stripes. Found the YouTube community, and then from there it just been going. I'm entering my third season. Okay, this season I'm taking it a lot more serious to see exactly what I can do with lawn care as a business. Previous to this year, I was more under the radar, just doing side jobs after work, things like that. I'm still working a full-time job, but now it's more serious. I have an employee that does office work, and I'm scheduling myself when I'm not working my full-time job. I'm mowing grass. Became an LLC. Now that you need to be an LLC, sole proprietor is just the exact same thing. But for reasons of my own, I became an LLC. Got insurance. I'm getting a website. It's going to be launched soon. Working on it day by day. Got like business cards, welcome packets. So now it's a lot more serious, and it feels good, being able to tell people that I'm insured, being able to tell people that I'm a legitimate company, where before I was just kind of getting paid on the table. There's nothing wrong with that, but as soon as you're ready to take the next step, I recommend you doing it, because being legit is what it's about. I mean, you can make money under the radar for so long until you need to start making money legitimately. So I would recommend, if you're new in this business and you don't want to go legitimate like the first or second year, definitely when you're ready, do it, just so you know what your numbers are, your operating costs, because it's going to be a lot different than working under the table and things like that, because any estimate that you give, you have to calculate a tax percentage from there. So there's a lot to it. I'm learning a lot, but this knowledge is information that I need as a business owner. What I want to talk about as well is I talked earlier about the ideal setup. I have a setup that is definitely not ideal, that is unconventional, and I don't see anyone running the setup. Probably it's because it's not it's not heard of, but this setup has worked pretty well for me for what it is. A little bit of backstory of how I acquired this setup here. So I was living with my girlfriend at the time, and I had a little pickup truck, and then my girlfriend got pregnant. And you know, I had a two-door pickup, so I had to sell that pickup, and I got this Honda Element. And you know, I've been using this Honda Element for lawn care for all 3 seasons, and the only negative that I see about this car is that, you know, it just doesn't look professional in my eyes. You know, if I pull up to someone's house with the Honda Element and a 5x8 trailer, it just doesn't look professional. Also, it doesn't haul a lot. So I have a Toro Time Master and a Time Cutter and a 5x8 trailer, and this works great for that. But anything more than that, any commercial mowers and things like that, if I get a bigger trailer, this probably will not be like a good setup. But I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what I'm rolling with, and just tell you why it's a good setup for me, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so the doors are suicide. What I really like about this is the floor. So you can you know, haul like bags of mulch, you can haul like plants, and you can just wash it off or blow it off with a blower, and then it's good to go. Okay, so that's great. It's pretty spacious. Like it's like a very mini enclosed trailer. Okay, and then I had to install this this hitch. Okay, connects down there. So it's just been a really convenient setup for me, and I'm making do with what I got. I'm constantly in the Facebook market trying to find a new truck, but you know, I'm definitely gonna keep this since it's already paid for, and you know, it's a good little truck. Okay, but that's my time, guys. Hopefully I'll catch you soon, and I'll be out in the field, and keep crushing it, guys. 2019 is gonna be my year. It's gonna be your year. It's gonna be everyone's year. All right, let's do it.
That's how I feel, and I'm gonna show and prove. I mean, I'm gonna just keep going. I'm gonna keep bodying. I'm gonna keep repping my city. And I'm gonna just keep, you know, focused. And that's what it's all about. That's what I want to learn from. Yeah, you gotta push the envelope, man. Some people just caught up with being successful and getting that money, man. But I really want to push the envelope. I really want to be great. I want to be not only in the top 5. I want to be on the top 5 all-time list. Like we saying on All Your Fault, I want to go. I'm going for it. And if you ain't going for it, man, then like keep doing it. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. I'm going for it.